Satipatthanas. See, just to the extent necessary for overcoming avijja and domanassa. That is what the Satipatthana Sutta says. Just to the extent of necessary, just to the extent necessary for overcoming avijja and domanassa. Avijja means lobha, domanassa means dosa. So whatever you do in your postures, sitting, the end thing should be to overcome your lobha and your dosa. So when you're walking, so it should be free from lobha and dosa at that point. Why we are only focusing on one thing? Because we want to make sure that we are only focusing on the kusala object. That is the purpose. Yeah, that person.
Good morning, Bhante. First of all, thank you for your enlightening retreat. Okay, I'd like to ask is one question is, I came across the word when I read some meditation books, the word fake jhana, F-A-K-E, fake jhana. How do we identify this, and can you elaborate more on that? Okay, that is one question. The next is actually, sometimes when I do meditation, in the middle of the meditation is like a switch on, and then the whole thing very white and bright, and my body heat up, my head heat up, all those things. So, but I'm not so sure is this called fifth jhana, you see? Yeah, thank you.
What do you mean by fifth jhana?
F-A-K-E,
yeah,
fifth
what
jhana.
What kind of books?
I actually read one of the book by Ajahn, I've forgotten the Ajahn name. Yeah.
Some of the...
it's a forest monk actually.
I'm not
say
sure.
sometimes you have
Yes.
to be very careful that, it mentioned that sometimes you have to be very careful when you meditate. If you think it's jhana, it's actually not jhana, it's fake jhana. That's the reason why I actually, but he didn't elaborate much about it.
Understood.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so first of all I want to say, what is the jhana practice? What is it? Now he's asking about fifth jhana. So before that we have to discuss about what is jhana. What is jhana? Jhana is a pre-Buddhist practice. It is not a Buddhist practice. It is a pre-Buddhist practice. This practice was started by the Shramana traditions as a different focus than the Brahmins in India. The Brahmins said their liberation, everything comes from the Supreme God. And then some groups of people got together. They thought our liberation should come from within us. So they started practicing very torturing, very painful practices. Some other groups found out through that practice there is a certain thing called shifting the focus of the mind. Shifting the focus. This is what we do here, right? Whenever you are not meditating, your focus is your karmas. I want to see the people I want to see. I want to hear the sounds I want to hear. I want to smell what I want to smell. I want to eat the food from different restaurants or whatever food I like. I want to be comfortable, cozy. I want to be in a big house, mansion, money, and all these things come from a focus of the karma. We can't say they are bad. There are levels of good karmas, there are levels of bad karmas. But they thought when they withdraw that focus and mount that focus on the non-karmas, their level of mind is getting high. That is the starting point of the jhana practice. In other words, we call it samatha. It is not Buddhist primarily. Hindu practice, Shramana practice. So they did what you call they were trying to avoid all karmas, and then when you avoid karmas mentally in a certain strong way, they were able to get up to jhanas. Vivicceva kame, vivicca akusalehi, patamajjhanam upasampajja vihirati. That's the way how it was given text, in the Buddhist text. Vivicceva kame, free from karmas. Vivicca akusalehi, free from akusalas. that person enters into the first jhana, which has a couple of the vitakka vichara, these jhana angas. Then what happens? At each jhana, when that person intensifies the practice, that person is overcoming certain jhana factors. Vitakka, that means initial focus, vichara, sustained focus, then piti, joy, then sukha, happiness, and ekaggata. But when you come to the fourth jhana, you are losing all those jhanangas, jhana factors, because you understand they are also problems for your focus. Vitakka is also a problem, vichara is also a problem, and sukha is also a problem. Even the mental happiness without karma is also a problem, because when you are too much happy about your meditation, then ekaggata is also a problem at that point. Then that person thinks, upekka sati parisuddhi. My mindfulness, my upekka need to be purified. That is the highest level of the first four jhanas. The fifth jhana according to Buddhism is arupavachara jhana. Arupa jhana, not rupa jhana. So we don't particularly identify a fifth jhana in that way. So that is the first answer to the first question. Second question is, you were questioning about something you saw. Be very careful, because even the vipassana practitioners, they understand something called vipassana abhasa, fallacies of vipassana. When you keep practicing, you see a big rock, black rock, you see some light, you see some kind of floating. They are wrong indications of the progress of your meditation. Do not hold on to them. Continue. It's like when you are happy, all of a sudden you feel like floating, and then sometimes you don't eat food at that point. You're really happy about something, you don't eat the whole day. Right? Does it mean that you should avoid food continuously? No. Because you are so much happy, you feel you don't want to eat. In the same way, there are fallacies during the meditations, wrong indications which you perhaps stick to. You continue your meditation because the Samma Sati according to the Buddha is not stopping yourself at any of those samatha practices. You have to continue. Samatha is a very good form of starting. It's a good starter. When you go to a restaurant, you start with appetizers. But you never end up with the appetizers. You have to have a full course, main course. The main course is what you call that the full Noble Eightfold Path, which has the Vipassana version. So you have to continue. Otherwise, when you only do samatha or just working on the 5 hindrances, you will see these things and you will inadvertently slip into those wrong indications. All right?
Thank you, Bhante.